Hello, good evening, Happy New Year. It's Nemi Batstone here for another Twisty Thursday. It's my first one and for the 2022 year, and I feel like I'm a newbie because it's been so long since I've seen you all. So thank you for joining me today, and today is also my just gonna mute this, sorry. It's also going to be my first of birthday series tonight. So I am doing a 3-part birthday series that'll run every second week in between on my Thursdays. I thought of doing it on a different night, but unfortunately my schedule is too busy, and with restrictions constantly changing, it just doesn't work. So for the next 3 Mondays bi-weekly, so today and then the 20th, right? Today's the 6th, 14 days, 20th, and then the first weekend in February, we'll be creating some birthday cards. So I didn't post the cards I'm going to create today, but if that is something that you would want in advance so that you can create along with me, then place it in the comments below. Okay? And of course, as always, I have lots to share, lots of things to talk about, and I'm super duper excited because today I received 3 boxes. 3 big boxes. That is for our upcoming retreat at the end of this month. Hello, Laura. Nice to talk to you or see you. Hey, Melissa. Melissa, oh my gosh. My cousin is actually here in Canada, and she's here right now, and she's actually here online with me. That is amazing. So cool. But anyway, I got 3 big boxes today. They're still sitting over there, and they are full of everyone's event kits. Each of your event kits are worth over $80 worth of stuff. Like, I mean, no, I think it's 90 because we added dies in there. So you get dies, you get some tools, you get all the paper, cardstock, the whole shebang, all the die cuts, everything that you actually need to create your projects. So all you really need to do is supply your own inks, a few little, your typical basic tools like your paper trimmer, an embossing cut machine, and then of course, all your inks, right? Did I say that one already? Oh, and you also need a stamparatus this time because we have some fun techniques to share with you. Hi, Barb. Thanks for joining me. And next week, I actually got in the box and I wanted to show you, but it means digging through, is we have a new collection. It's called Together. And I thought I had my flyers here because I actually shared it with my team on the team page. And we are getting 10 new skin tone blends. Oh, that is so exciting. And of course, a whole new stamp set. And I don't even know where that went. I have them sitting here, or maybe it's over here. Oh, here they are. Behind me, in my shelf. Okay, so not the greatest print, but it's called Together, and you get this beautiful stamp set with these amazing dies. Right there. And new tones, and of course black and white paper. So we're going to create with those next week. So I'm looking forward to showing you. Here's some little designs that are showcasing it already. So I'm super excited to share that with you next Thursday. And of course, if you don't have a catalog yet, then let me know. Comment in the text and or place a comment in the comment box below, and then I will get one to you. But we do have celebration right now, so obviously if you spend $60 or more, you get a free item. $120, get you some pretty good stuff. And if you actually join right now, I believe it's in here, you get 2 free stamp sets of your choice. Now, isn't that fun? And you can get new product, obviously. So if you're interested in becoming one of the Prairie Grass Stampers, then consider joining our team, and you will get choice of any two stamp sets for free. So that is literally a $60 value there, plus another $35 in free products. So that is in the last page there. So if there's anyone you know that is interested, or who's a hobbyist, or just wants a wicked deal, then please connect with me. Okay, so I'm going to be creating some birthday cards with you. You can create along with me. I'll go slow enough. But I didn't share, so maybe next time I should do that. But if that is something you want to see or you'd rather be surprised, then let me know. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to flip you, and yet I have figured out that I cannot use my new software because my Wi-Fi isn't strong enough. Ha ha ha, surprise, surprise there. So until I get my new craft room, oh, what's going on here? Give me a second, my phone connector. What? Let's see here, my stand's not working. Ain't that new? Give me a second. Why? I just tested it earlier and it was working just fine, and now it doesn't seem to want to work. Hang on. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. See what happens when you don't craft for a while? Please excuse my hand. Hopefully I don't hang up on you, because that would probably happen. And still not staying in there very well. Hang on. Okay, I think we're okay. Hopefully that doesn't fall. Wouldn't that be funny? No, actually that wouldn't be funny. What am I saying? Okay, let me see if I can increase this so I can see your comments. And let's see, hopefully that shows better. So if you're there, say hi so I know you're there. And as always, I have a host code. So if you look at my notes above and you use my host code, then you can receive, if you place an order, a minimum order of $35 or more, then you can get a free class kit as well. And if you actually, that is today's birthday class kit. And if you place $60 or more, you also get a free item. So don't forget about that. And then I'm also going to do a draw for anybody who creates and posts similar or exactly the same of my cards. And you will receive a free, oh, where did it go? It's here. I'll share it with you later, but it's iridescent jewels. What the heck? You know, it's not a Nemi's live if she can't find anything. They were like right here. Oh, they're probably in my card packs. There it is. Iridescent rhinestones that are available. So, what do you mean you can't post? Yes, you can. You just need help. We'll help you, Barb. Don't worry about that. So, after this, I will also place this on my YouTube page so you can catch it there for those that can't catch it. And if you are interested in the card kit for today is $10, but if you place an order of $35 or more, then it is yours free. And you can, if you're interested, just, you know, message me, and either you can text me or email me at nemibcc@gmail.com. Okay, let's have some fun. Blah, blah, right? Okay, so, hey, Marilyn. Hello, hello. Looking forward to having you at retreat. Okay, so let's do, oh, I don't know. Okay, let's do the otter one. We'll go simple. So these are really simple. I wanted to do something simple and quick because it's the new year, just to get our mojo going and show you some really simple ways to make cards. So these kind of went hand in hand. Oh, I just realized I didn't cut my circle. Okay, I'll cut that. So these go hand in hand because I didn't want to waste one. Oh, and I wanted to change that. Okay. And I didn't want it to go to waste, so I tried making a second card. But I have a couple changes on that one, I think. But you can tell me, and we'll go from there. So let's do this one first because it is fun and it's messy. And once we get messy out of the way, it makes it a lot easier. So I'm probably going to grab my, where is my plastic mat? Okay, I'll just use this one just because it's easier for me to wipe later. Okay, so in your kit, you'll get obviously the, what do you call it? Card base and you'll get all the pieces you need cut already. And this one only has 2 pieces that of white that sit on top here. And I'm going to use 3 to get this background. It's not paper, but you can use cardstock. So if you don't want to do what I'm going to show you, you can just use normal cardstock and cut out or pattern paper, I should say, designer series paper, and cut out the circle there. But I'm going to create my own. So I'm using Pacific Point, Pool Party, and Balmy Blue. So I'm a big fan of blues, and since this is all about otter, which is water, then that is what I wanted to create with. And the otter is this guy here, and he's a celebration item. So if you spend $60 or more, you can get this little guy for free. Isn't he cute? Okay, so let's get started. So first we need to make our card base. So we're just going to put that one away, or sorry, not our card base, card layer. So to get this, I am going to just play with my stamp set. So I like to turn my paper sideways. So what we're going to do, let's get those out of the way, is I like to work light to dark, so that way I don't get my ink all over the place. Now, if you don't like to do this technique, you can also use a paintbrush. Maybe I'll do that with one of them, just to show you. But you can take one of these. I could take a water painter as well. I should remind you, we may go a little longer than planned, so just an FYI, because I want to make sure I get these cards done. And it is a free class right now, so why not? I don't have water, so let me get some water just to show you. But again, like I say, you don't need water, you don't have to use painter, you just need ink. So pick 3 inks, and I usually like to go with the lightest first, and I'm going to do something crazy, which many of you have seen me do before, and it's just literally taking your ink pad and running it across your cardstock. So I'm going to take it and pretty much go 1/3 and 1/3, or you could go longer or wider. There's no rhyme or reason to this, and I'm just literally streaking it like so. Now I can go back and do that if I want, but I'm okay with that. So I'm just gonna grab my baby wipes here. I don't know why I have those. Oh, you're right. Okay. Sorry, I just saw something that caught my eye. And just clean that up so I don't get it all over the place. See, this is why I love using our mats. So our grid paper, I just laminate and then I can wipe it. So that was Pool Party. And I'm going to take Balmy Blue. I'm going to do the exact same thing. Oh, I got little fuzz there. And I'm going to do it to the 3rd, another 3rd in the middle. Now, I don't really care if this goes over top my Pool Party because I am going light to dark. So it doesn't really bother me. Ooh, this one needs re-inking, I guess. Try flipping it the other way. I've been doing this technique a lot and using up a lot of my ink pads. So, and I'm not too worried about how much I get there, by the way, because we're cutting out a circle in the middle. So it's just like that. I'm not concerned about how much coverage I get. And then now I'm taking Pacific Point. Hello, Donna. Happy New Year. I hope you got your order in the mail there. And there we go. There's my 3rd. I'm cool with that. Now, like I said, you can go back. If you want more ink in there, just streak it again. Like, no biggie. But I like that washed look. That's just me. But if you like something else, by all means, go ahead. Now, like I said, if it's not what you want, or you're like, I can't do that, I don't want to wreck my ink pads. You are not going to wreck your ink pads. Now, remember, these are quality inks. So you may think, oh, it's all dried out now. But remember, your ink pad is upside down. So now all that extra juice is going in there and getting inside. Sweet. That's good to hear, Donna. So I'm just going to take some ink, throw it on there. like so. I'm not even going to bother filling this, and I'm just going to take some of that, throw that in there if you like. And again, you could streak it literally right on if you prefer, versus using, and I'll show you on the back side how that works. You can literally streak it on and you still kind of get the same look. The only problem with this is it'll take longer. But if you like the rainbow look or you want to do multiple colors, this is a great way to go. So grab your water painters, clean them up, and to clean it, obviously you just go like that, and once it's clear, see, clean again. Good to go for the next color. Maybe just a little bit of blue there. Okay, so that is done. Voila, just like that. Okay, so there is my base. So that's about all I need to do. You can let that dry a bit. It's still a little wet. So if you wanted it to dry, you can add, obviously, hit your heat tool against it and that'll go. I'm gonna get this out of the way. Okay, shove that there for now. So I have room. Now I got blue ink all over me. Surprise, surprise. Not really. Okay, so now we're gonna do some stamping shortly, but we need to cut a circle out of that. So I'm gonna grab our circle dies. Now, if you don't have circle dies, what you can do is use your largest circle punch, and that'll work out just fine. And I believe I used the largest circle because I wanted more room. Yep, wanted some room there for my saying, which is gonna do a little peekaboo. And we're gonna go right about there. So I'm just gonna grab my embossing cut machine. Move that out of the way. Raise you up a bit for a sec. And get that out. Oops, sorry. And then we're gonna cut that out. So I'm just gonna line that into my embossing cut machine here. Okay, we're done with this, so let's get this out of the way for now. And figure out where my circle is. So I'm pretty much aiming just above the center. Right about there. And no rhyme or reason. You literally can put it anywhere you want. And we're just gonna run that through the embossing cut machine. Time to get new plates. That's what I say. I'm gonna throw this in my magnetic holder so I don't lose it. And get this guy out of the way. So, you now have like two pieces. I'll just bring you back down again. There we go. Lock into place. Okay. So now you have like two pieces. So you can use this piece for another card, or which I think is fantastic. And that's what I kind of did with the other one here. Where's my design? Oh, here. So I took that piece that was here sitting in the middle and just reused it. You can also flip it and just use the back side if you prefer and stamp that one there. Maybe we'll do that just to show you. But you could use this and place another one onto another card. Okay, so now we have that. So how do we get the stamp in the middle? Well, all we're going to do is go like this. So you have a second sheet in your kit, and that one will go underneath for now. And you're just going to line that up and kind of eyeball where you kind of want that sign. So then that way you know exactly where you're going to stamp your otter. So I'm going to grab my otter from my kit, or my stamp set, and get a block. And we're going to put that right about there, because that one I want centered in the circle, like so. Yeah. Ooh, perfect. And I'm going to go like that. And then I'm just going to grab my Memento ink. and ink that otter up. I think my memento needs a refill. And I'm just going to stamp that right in the center. Simple and easy to do, quick and easy, and you can do multiples of these, no problem. There you go. And I just realized I forgot to wet my mat. My chamois. Sammy needs some washing. Okay. And that's clean. I just don't want to lose it, so I'm going to put it back. One of the things I try not to do these days. And now that that's stamped, continue to let that to dry. In your kit, you'll have a little rectangle, stitched rectangle. And we're just going to grab the small phrase that comes with it that says, "You are utterly awesome." How cute is that? And we're going to stamp that in memento as well. So just grabbing some ink again. There you go. And stamp that right in the center. Of course, the camera's in my way. Hopefully I got it. It is so quiet here, by the way, because everyone's gone to soccer tonight. Hoping that soccer does not get canceled. Or shut down, I should say, is more the word. Because it's probably the only thing my kids are getting out and doing besides fighting and throwing snowballs at each other in the yard. Okay, so there we go. Now that is done. Done like dinner. And now all we have to do is color him up. So I'm going to color him after I get this on, just because it's easier for me to figure out where I want that water line. And I'm going to use some foam strips and dimensionals. Let's see, I think I need new sheet. And dimensionals. Now, the reason I like to use foam strips sometimes is because the height is a lot higher versus the dimensionals. There's probably like a millimeter difference or so. And it kind of just gives me that different three-dimensional look in comparison to my little phrase there, or sentiment. So I'm going to use those, and hopefully I have enough. So I'm just going to grab some strips here and put that around the edge. And I'm going to go slightly in because you'll see that on the card, and I don't want it to be seen right completely to the edge. Here, I'm going to try and cover up some of that blue I did there. And then run this one here. So this is just a fun and quick way to put your cards together real fast and make a birthday card, because, you know, he is kind of cute. Oh, no. Okay, I should have more strips. The question is where? Aha! See, I got a whole pack. Woohoo! So let me pull out some more. So our strips are available. They are not included in your kit if you would like a kit. So I know I have to put my saying or my little sentiment up there. So I want to make sure I know which side that is and kind of avoid it. So that way I have room for doing a little bit of an insert there. Now you can also curve this. This is what I also like about foam strips is they're the best to use when you're making shaker cards, or you have skinny letters or something like that. That's what it's also great for. So now all we have to do is take these off. I just take the two middle ones off for now so I can try and line it up, because I don't want, I mean, you could always just trim it. I want to make sure I'm fully lined up here. Oh, see, off. Because I don't want the other card underneath to be seen. So I'm just making sure I am GTG, good to go, as my kids like to say. Good to go. And I'm going to strip this off now. So I'm just using my Take Your Pick tool to try and get these ends off. And pull. And grab that end and pull. And then working on this side. Sometimes it's hard, so I use my take your pick tool, but didn't have to on this time. Okay, so you can easily form that into a shader card as well. So you just punch the circle out, run it through like so. And I'll just drop you down a bit because I'm just going to color him in. So I'm just going to grab some crumb cake here. Some crumb cake blends. And some Pool Party. And I'm just going to color him in. Try and get around all that water. Okay. He's so cute. I guess he could be a she too. So, you know, otters are cute. So, don't need to always say he. They are so cute. There we go. Now I'm going to add some darkness. Yeah. Just along the edges. Oops. Spilt there. But I could also grab my color lifter and clean that up there if I like. Make his ears a little darker. Get his hair a little darker. Create some of that shadowing going on there. And then just blend that in a bit more. So we don't see the lines. If you have any questions or comments, by all means, just ask. So you will have to cut out your own circle. I will not cut it out if you'd like a kit. And that's just because of the fact that you need to be able to do your streaking of your ink on there if you would like. So I'm just coloring these and I'm going to define these waves with my dark Pool Party. Oh, he's so cute. Utterly cute, right? Yeah. So if you place a $35 order or more, then you will get my card kit for free. Or if you place $60, you'll get my card kit plus the free otters. And I'm just going to color down a bit more into that circle. Yeah. How cute is that? Or use whatever you got. I mean, the whole intent here is just to inspire you, get you going. How many of you have been crafting lately? That's the other question, right? Have you been too busy with Christmas and it's just been forgotten? Huh? I know I've been crafting like crazy. That's because we have a retreat coming up. And oh, I think the girls have literally outdone themselves on their designs. Wait till you see the scrapbook layouts, which by the way can be easily converted into a card, and vice versa. The card layouts, oy, oy, oy. I don't even know what to say. It's just amazing. So now this guy just goes right in the corner there. Now you can see I use dimensionals, which is a little lower than the foam strips. So now it has, you can't tell, but let me tell you, it's there. You'll see it's been going, and you've done nothing. Lots of crafting with the cold weather. Yes, absolutely. I know, Donna, you've been saying that. That is crazy that you've been really sick. And you know what? It's unfortunate you can't craft, because what else can you do while you're sick besides sleep and eat chicken noodle soup, right? Okay, so you can also embellish that with some rhinestones or some jewels or whatever you'd like, but I thought it was enough. I really just wanted to focus on the brightness of the colors. So you can do whatever you like. Yeah, Christine is asking Donna if you are feeling better now or not. So, you know, that flu is going around with everybody, and I'm hoping I don't get it. Okay, so there we go. There's our card, just like that, and so simple and cute. Like I said, I didn't want to add any embellishments, but you obviously can. So there you go, 2 different designs. And then of course on the inside, you can stamp in there as well. Like, why not? So it's birthday time, and you can even throw one of these guys on there. So let's just grab him, and I want to throw him there. Get a block. On Memento ink again. So I used smoky slate here for my card base. I wanted something, you know, kind of stone rock kind of look, and something a little more subtle, not as bright, to just give it a background. So I thought it would go great with the blues, which is why I chose it. Ta-da! Okay. And what is the color? Yep, it is Smoky Slate. The color of the card base is Smoky Slate. And I'm just going to grab the It's Birthday Time and add that along the bottom, along with him, right here beside him. So there's still plenty of space up top to write a little note and congratulate and send some love to the birthday person that is receiving this card. Okay. Yay. Okay. There you go. Beauty. Love it. So, all ready to roll. So those are one card. Good to go. So, simple, right? Hope you liked it. Simple and quick. We'll put that one aside. And it's probably going to block something that I need. I'm just going to clean up a bit so we have more room. Okay, next one. So I did just take this guy and stuck him on to some other cardstock. So I just didn't want to waste it. So I have another kit here, another card kit here where you can just open it up. And I think we'll need the paper trimmer here. And there is 2 sheets of basic white, a strip, and then you'll also get a piece of embossed Pacific Point that goes on there. And then a little strip of white for your saying, plus some ribbon and some jewels. So let's just quickly assemble this. Now, you can do the same thing. And here I just fussy cutted one, which is doable. I think I had one ready. Or you could stamp the same one on there because it's water. Turn it any way you really want, if you want it that way or sideways. Well, maybe let's do it. I've not tried it yet, so let's try it. Let's see what happens. Where am I going to put this stuff? Okay, now what did I do with my stamp set again? Oh, here. Did you not see that? I should make sure you all can see that, so that way we all know. Okay. So there's 3 different guys on here. Do I do a different one or do I do the same one? I kind of like how it has that little blue on the bottom there. It's kind of cute. I think I'm going to keep it going upwards. But I think I might use the same one just because he's so cute. And I think he would fit really good there, or maybe I should go like this. Then it's kind of like, doesn't it look like you're kind of looking way out into the beach? I almost feel like I need a sun or moon up there or something. Okay, so I'm just going to put that back on there. Okay, let's get rid of that card base because it's probably going to screw me up. And go like this. And add that on. And it's already got the blue. Ha! So I don't even need to color. All I need to do is color him. So let's grab, and you know what? It should work fine. And we'll color him in. So he's going to have a little bit, I'm going to have to use the dark. I think he would look really good as soft suede as well. What color are otters anyway? Does anybody really know? Because I really don't know what color otters are. I'm just assuming brown. I didn't even go look it up or anything like that. So, he's got kind of like a little dimple. Is that like a little dimple there? My eyes are all going buggy. So, what do I know? He's just cute. Just cute. I'm not one for animal stamp sets, but you know, every once in a while we get these cute ones and I just can't resist. So I have to go with it. So let's see. That one is darker, so I'm going to use that to edge it all in. Get some bling going on there. Get that little tuft or dimple under there. And get some hair. And then I'll blend that in. So it doesn't stand out as much on that blue. I guess I was darker when I did it the other time, because I did this exact same technique on another card, not the one that I'm sharing with you today. But it seemed to work. But I guess this balmy blue I streaked on a little darker than planned. So it doesn't, he blends in a little bit more. So let's grab a darker blue, like, I don't know, maybe Night of Navy or something. What is this one? Yep, light Night of Navy. And get some of these splashes a little brighter. And make them stick out in that dark blue there. Oh yeah, I think I like that. That's true. You could also color in shades of gray. Yes, absolutely. Yes, where were you 2 seconds ago? So I'm going to grab my light basic black blend and to color in his nose. I almost feel like I want to give him a bit of Wink Stella. Is that a bad thing or a good thing? I don't know. Okay, so I gave you 2 here to actually make this real quick and easy. We're just going to glue this on. So this is the new Marvelous DSP, which is also another free item in our celebration. So it comes in different marble colors. Let me see. I think I have it right here. So some of you probably already bought it, but it may or may not be in your event kit. Just saying, you might get a little bit of extra. So check out that black and white. Like, look at that marble, right? Oh, yeah. And then there's the blue. And then the Highland Heather, I guess. What's the yellow? Yellow is, yep, Highland Heather. Woohoo. So saffron. And then we have the pink, which is Blushing Bride. Yeah, it is a beaut. Okay, and then we were gonna add that on there. Okay, I need to lift that so I can see. Make sure I'm covering the whole card base. Now, there's probably a bit of a waste, but it's a great way to make sure you're aligned and you get your card on there properly. And then I'm just going to overlap this one, which is the, I can't remember which embossing folder I used. It is on the, I think it's on the clearance rack. And it's the World one. Do I have it out? Old World, and I believe it's on the clearance rack. So I thought it was perfect because it kind of gives you that water look. There is in the new Celebration catalog, no, in the new mini, the June, it's because it's J's, January to June catalog. There is a new one in there that is all here in the back. See, I love it when we can actually finally show the different embossing, like the inside of the actual catalog, right? There's this really cool sea dye, page 38. And I was like, oh, I should have used that. But it's this one right there. How cute is that, right? You can do a lot with that one too. But I thought it was a little too busy for this, so I just used that. Now, I'm just going to grab some big scissors. Or you can stick it in your paper trimmer, of course. And just cut off the end there. Okay. So, I'm just letting you all know I'm probably going to go over our hour here. And then after that, I have to go and finish up our tutorial for our upcoming retreat. Woohoo! Okay, and then I have 2 pieces here. And I'm just going to stick that on there like so. And I'm too lazy, so to get my dimensionals. Oh no, maybe I can. I mean, there it is. Thought it was farther away. Glue dots, I thought I left them on my other table. Huh? But I didn't. So I'm just going to grab a glue dot and stick that there on the back. So this is a great way to conserve your ribbon. Instead of wrapping it all around, just cut off a small amount you need. So then that way you don't waste this, because nobody sees that. And that's like a good 6 inches. So that's like a knot in there. Then we can stick that there. This definitely needs some jewels because he's hiding in the darkness, it seems. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Okay, and you know what's really fun about doing ribbons this way too? Is if you don't want the ribbon there, you can now slide your ribbon up and down across your actual card. So you don't have to feel like it's in the wrong spot. Sparkly Otter's a must. So hello, Gail. Yes, okay, we will sparkle him then. So I think I'm going to leave that right there, approximately there. Okay, maybe slide it over a bit more. Put them right there. I'll grab some more dimensionals. Did I put them away? Because usually I put them away. That is the smarter thing to do. And I'm going to go dimensioning happy here. Happy, happy. Okay, maybe one more. Okay, so I could use the black dimensionals too if I wanted to. Okay, get rid of that. Why is my garbage can so far away? There we go. Okay, yep, got them all off. I'll stick that there. Nice and big otter. Again, this can move around. Yeah, grab some Winkle Stella. Let's make him nice and glittery. Woohoo! You can never have too much Winkle Stella. Let me tell you. You probably can't see that. And it looks darker on the camera than actually in person. Never too late, Kathy, sorry. Never too late, but hello, nice to see you. And I'm going to take It's a Birthday. So on the little strip inside your kit, you can just grab that. And just grab my little tiny block. My wee one there. And again, just take some black. And you could, if you wanted to, obviously, heat emboss this. Now, I have to pull it closer, sorry, because I cannot see if I'm going to be straight or not. Hey, pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good, because I was trying to keep it in the camera, but just couldn't do it. Okay, that away. I'm trying to behave and make sure I put everything back, because then I'm not like looking for it. Okay, so we're gonna cut this, and I just did a slight cut there, and just throw on some there and a dimensional on the other side, because we want to pop that up, right? Because we pop-tarted the tag, otherwise it's going to get all crooked. And we stick that right there. Why is that way up there, right? And then we're going to grab some of the Artistry Blooms adhesive, which comes in these amazing colors, and I just want the blue. So this one I've actually got cut up because it's left over from one of the card clubs that I did, or In Color Club. That's what this one was from. And we're just going to randomly add a few here and there, and maybe I'll stick a big one wherever. Come on. No, I think that looks dumb. It's got to go up there. Just feel like it has to go there. Okay. So that's it. That's it. So you'll get some. So everything you see here will be in your kit. So fun, except for the stamp set, of course. But you can grab that for free. And then we're going to stick this on the front. So you can use dimensions if you would like, or you can just glue it right on top. So I'm just going to glue it right on top. Oh, I really took extra off that, didn't I? What's going on there? Oh, it's all sticking to my finger. I can feel it on my thumb. Okay. And we already have 2 cards and we didn't even waste. That's the best part. So this goes on the inside, and I'm going to add this swimming otter to it this time and have him go, hello. Hello, swimming otter. How are you? And grab that memento again. Could do it in any color you want. And then he can be colored as well. And we'll just stick him right there. And I could write, you are utterly awesome, if I wanted to. You know what? Might just put that on the envelope instead. Put, you are utterly awesome. And then they'll be like, what? And then they open it up and go, oh, I get it, because there's otter inside there. Haha. So there you go. Love it. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad you love it. So I will be sharing some otter projects at our retreat using this stamp set for those that are attending. So it's bonus class that they actually get for participating in the retreat. So stay tuned for that. If you are signed up, you already know that will be, oh shoot, look at that. I smeared, it wasn't dry yet. Oh, that's okay. That's where you grab your mono eraser and just get that ink off. So I'm gonna let that dry, and then I will get all that smear off there. Trust me, it works. See? Oh, that's cute. So I have 2 different designs there, and we already had the other card right there. So those were the 2 otters that we actually completed, just because we didn't want to waste. So, you know, bonus on that one. And I'm just gonna keep that one open to dry first. Probably not a good spot there. Nope, not a good spot for that card there, over there either. Okay, up there. Okay, next card. And I need something for my next card, which is way over here. I forgot to grab. It is my color swatch. Very cute. Thank you, Kathy. Okay, so my next card is another simple and clean card, and it's actually using another stamp set that we're using at retreat this week. And I don't know why I ended up using all these, but I did. And it's this one, beautiful, called Artfully Layered, and it comes with some amazing dies. So if you got this bundle, it is stunning. So again, if you join, you get the stamp set for free, but it's a simple, quick, and clean and simple card that I really loved making. It was so much fun. But look at these cute little sayings. At first I was like, meh, you know, the writing, the font isn't anything great. But then I started going crazy with it and making these amazing cards. Simple, just simple, quick, and clean. And I was like, oy. And I have another card to share with you. So when you die cut this one here, I don't know if I kept it. No, I didn't. Okay, so when you die cut it, you get the little inserts. Don't throw those away. I'll show you a technique next time at the next birthday series class of what to do with that. I just can't show you now because they are cards that I'm giving to 2 team members who are celebrating their birthday this month. So until they get their card, I can't really show you. So this is a really simple and easy technique. Again, you can just use your brushes, water painters, or I just use markers. You couldn't even use watercolored pencils and easily make this card, but I'll show you what I did. And pick whatever colors you want. But what I thought I would do for this one is go through our color combo. So in here we have different colors and it's kind of leafy. So maybe we go with one of my favorite new colors, Soft Succulent. Do I have it in here? I might not even have it printed yet. I have Soft Seafoam. Where's my Soft Succulent? Oh man, I didn't print it. What is up with that? thought I did. Oh, this one's a good one. Seaside Spray. And it gives you lots of different colors. Do I have that one as a blend? I do. Okay. So color combos are great. We call them color coaches, and you can find them on Pinterest or anywhere. As a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, we get every single one of these free and can easily mix and match. And it tells you which colors kind of go together in all these different patterns. So let's use some of these. I don't know if I have gray granite, but I do have smoky slate, so we can use that and try and get that leaf pattern going. So, and it'll dry differently, so you can use your Copics, you can use your blends, whatever you got, doesn't matter. But your kit will come with a card base, you'll get your card layer, your flower, and some gems. So these are our new gems called Polish Dots. They are super adorable, and what I really love about them is they're kind of see-through and they literally look like water drops, which is why I kind of chose it for this one. So put that aside. So real simple. I use multiple different colors there. Tried to go with a rainbow pattern. It didn't work as well, I don't think. And all we're gonna do is take this, and you get the beautiful die already cut for you. So you're pretty much looking at roughly, you know, you want to just make sure you get it covered well. So the nice thing I love about my grid paper that Stampin' Up! Gives us, that you can purchase online, is I can use it as my marker. So if I line this up to right about there, and I want mine centered. So I need to color to about these 2 points there. So again, that's just being anal. Don't really need to, right? But it is what I just like to do. So I'm going to start with, I think that dark color first. So the darkest color is probably Pacific Point. And I don't know if I actually have Pacific Point. Nope. And it is a little too dark. So I'm going to just go with Seaside Spray. And I think I'm going to go with the light and see where that leads me. So I'm going to change it up a bit just because I can and color it roughly about there, following through. Now, no rhyme or reason, just straight lines as thick as you actually want, nothing fancy, and it'll dry as neat. And then the great thing about blends is as it dries, you can just keep adding more color if you want. So really up to you, right? Okay, so let's go with do I want to go with a pear pizzazz? I guess it's not really working if I don't follow the colors, right? That's so funny. I might go with a lighter one. So let's go. Calypso Coral is quite dark, isn't it? So we'll make Calypso Coral our middle and go with So Saffron. And I'm going to grab the light So Saffron and see how light that is. And go like so. Again, just some straight lines, nothing fancy. I'm good. I can fit like 3, 4, 5 colors. Okay. And then, no, that's Pumpkin Pie. There's Calypso Coral. And I like to use the brush ends, obviously, on this because, you know, you're just painting it on there. So you want to make sure you get those brush ends rather than using the marker's fine tip end kind of thing. And then let's add a light green. I'm going to go with I don't have Pear Pizzazz. What is up with that? How do I not have a color? Well, that just means I have to buy one. So here we go. This is Soft Sea Foam. And then we're going to end with a really light smoky slate. Could have threw in some purple in there, I think. But I'm kind of liking these colors. See what happens when a color coach actually helps you? Okay, it's like, thank you, color coach. My tip is kind of wearing on that one. And I can tell because the lines are kind of streaky. Now let me just grab my leaf. Oh yeah, that's perfect. I'm at the right height. Go like that. And there we go. That's the front. How simple is that? So now that's just going to sit right there. I could go a little wider if I wanted to as well, but I think I'm content with that. You can go whatever you want, really. Do whatever you like. It's your card. No one's going to know. So now we're going to heat emboss this. So where's my stamp set? There it is. And since we're doing birthday, I'm going to pick happiest birthday wishes. And we're going to do that in gold. So I'm just going to line that up. I'm just going to center it on there like so. Usually when I do this, I like to use my Stamparatus. And the reason being is Versamark ink. I can't really see it. So what happens if I don't push properly on there, I won't get the inking I need. So I'm just going to grab my Stamparatus. Take this on there. Got some fun going on here on this sheet already. And line this up on here like so. Never let your magnets touch because they can break and they also can hurt you. Did you know that? And we'll use this as a base there. So I'll slide this over, making sure you can all see that. Just to hold my plate in place. And I'm probably going to go right about there. Add that on. Just pick it up. So, of course, you want to make sure you add some powder on there. So I have this little tiny powder. And then I also got this new tool from scrapbook.com because if I can get the lid off, I don't even know if it's a twisty or not. I haven't really used it yet. How do you get this lid off? Oh my. Okay, maybe not. I gotta figure that one out first. I don't know what I did there. Okay, so we're gonna add some powder. Okay, go ahead, laugh at me because you can. And we're gonna grab our Versamark. So far I haven't really used much ink, have I? And then we're going to take this and stamp. Now, I'm going to stamp it again. Now, I can see it. You obviously can't. But I like to always, when I do Versamark, 2-3 times because I never know if I got it on there well enough. So, again, it's just my paranoia because I'm not the greatest stamper. And I'm going to grab my bucket of gold here. I like to keep all my powders inside of a bucket so then I can just dump right back into it. So these are just, you know, some Rubbermaid containers. There you go. I'm going to tap that off. Looks pretty good to me. And looks like I got all the letters. Yay! And of course, if you have some ink on there or some powder, you can always just brush it off with a brush. Right? Just grab a paintbrush. So one of the supplies you require at our retreat is a paintbrush because we are going to do some embossing as well. So I'm just going to emboss that over here so you don't hear the noise as much. Okay, so only takes a few seconds. Just getting that done. Okay. Once it's all melted, you pretty much know it's melted because the color changes, right? And there you have it. It says happiest birthday wishes. So I'm just going to grab my chamois here and clean that off. Okay. And I can put that back. And we are pretty much done with this card. How easy is that? So this just goes, oh, I'm not going to put it on that. Where's my card base? Oh, there it is. So that color coat sure helped. And now we're just gonna add some dimensionals to the back here. I got a whole strip that I need to just get rid of. So we'll just plop that on there. Just ripping that up because it can go. Whoop. Stick that there. And like so. And then throw that in the garbage. And there we go. Voila! Sound like Marie. She's still on. Okay. Been hanging out with her too much, I think. There we go. Ta-da! Now I'm going to grab our tweezers. Now you could use your cling adhesive on here or a Xyron, but I have a lot of space in between. So I'm a little worried about getting all that sticky. But if I had cling adhesive, I would have stuck it on and ran it through the embossing cut machine. Put some glue there. I don't want big globs. So I'm using a silicone mat. My silicone mat is fantastic for picking up any glue mess. And I don't really care if it goes all over it because it just peels right off the mat. It's fantastic that way. I'm gonna add some more here. And there. I just want to make sure I get all those tips really well. So tweezers, best friend, right? Because then you get all those small spots. Any extra excessive glue off. Move that. And then just stick that right in the center, wherever you want it. And just like that, we are done. Isn't it cute? I don't know, clean and simple. I love it. Not a lot of effort into that one. And it just makes a card look stunning. And it would probably cost you $5 if you went to the store to pick one up. And you'll never find one like this at Dollarama. It's where everybody seems to shop. Okay, so we have two colors on here. We can go clear or pink. But I think we shall go clear this time. So I'm just gonna grab a fatty this time and put one. Oh, that is too big. I think that's too big. To me, that's a little too big. Too much. Not subtle enough, I think. I was hoping I could use it, but no, it's too big. And stick that there. Oh, I love it. I love it. It is a real super easy card to make. All you have to do is take your blends, Copics, watercolored pencils, pick 3 to 5 colors. Now, you can put as many colors as you want. It just depends on how big your die cut is in the middle. But this is definitely one. And if you are getting this bundle, I love this leaf. And for those of you that are getting it for retreat, you will also have another card now to design and create with it. And I love these phrases. It's just so pretty. So 2 different colors. So you could see 2 different colors, 2 different sayings, same design. Oh, forgot to put some glue on those. So I'll fix that later and good to go. Like it. Okay. Put that there. So my next one, which is my second last. Oh, second last. No, last. Okay. Is one that uses the rainbow bundle. The first thing I saw when I saw the catalog was rainbow. And we have this beautiful abstract beauty paper. Now, this is new. So abstract beauty comes in like 4x6. Like Stampin' Up! Has never sold 4x6, but paper. This is leftovers that I actually have from my project for the retreat. And I wanted to use it here. So all I did was take a piece and literally ripped it in half, or 3/4, because it's 4x6, so it is a little longer. I'll show you all the colors because I did use quite a bit of it already. I've used a lot of it, and I think it's one of our favorites. And there it is there. So here are a few designs inside the catalog that you actually can see. And then over here are all your different patterns. So can't show you what I've used it for because it's going to be in our retreat, and that will spoil the fun. I know, I always like to surprise people whenever I have a one-day workshop or a camp or anything like that. And then we have our little rainbow here. So inside your kit, you're going to get a rainbow. You're also going to get another piece of white. And then you get the cloud border die that is pre-cut for you. So have you seen our border dies? They are fantastic. They are absolutely amazing, and they come with tons of different edges. And they're great because they're nice and long, so you can also use them for your scrapbooking. Okay, now this is super cute. So you can just easily cut this out and use it. So I believe the first time I got this, there is a video on here that uses the rainbows and on my YouTube page. And I just cut it out. I actually fussy cutted it. Who would have thought? I think Barb, you made fun of me like, what the hell, you're fussy cutting? Exactly, right? Okay, so I did pre-cheat because I had, this is the other half, so I figure I might as well just use it. And we will put that here along the edge however we like. So you could, I found that I was a little too tight there, so you can use all of it or part of it, some of it. Here I used pretty much half of it, and here I'm just going to use a little bit of it, so I have more white space to actually play with, I think. Now, if you also don't like it and you're like, yeah, I need to cut that off more, then you can obviously just go in and rip it up as much as you like, because, you know, no one's really going to know or be the wiser as to how your actual paper looks like. Okay, so there you go. Just simple tearing, which is a technique we used to use all the time. So that will just go right on there. Now, to create the rainbow, I did do some fun stuff, and that is, oh no, where did I put it? Okay, see, this is why you clean up, clean up. Okay, I had it sitting here, and now it is MIA. So, word to the wise, my kids are probably going to be home any minute. It might get a little loud in here. It's because they're coming in. Foam adhesive sheets, there it is. So I used foam adhesive sheets on the back of this. So I'll show you how I do that. So our foam adhesive sheets come in little, it's actually a rectangle, not a square. So this is just leftover here. And I'm going to get this all out of the way. Get this out, get this out. So all I did was, and never discard this because these are two halves of a rainbow. So those can be easily used on the edge of your card. So you have a full sheet here. So we're just going to cut a rainbow out of our paper. So that way don't use it and get that beautiful pattern on the back. Oh, it's like painful sometimes. And then I'm going to just cut off a piece. I'm gonna get my adhesive scissors and find that rainbow piece there. So this is the last card of the kit. So my kit's only $10 and you would get all of this, or free if you place a $35 order. And then that goes like that. So pull that off. Stick that over top, and we're gonna need our embossing cut machine again. Slide that over top, and then this rainbow pack, where are you? There it is. So there's the rainbow. Oh, here's the border dies. Here's the border dies. So I use the cloud. So there's some mountains and hills and some spirals there, really cute. Use the cloud piece there. And we're going to do some fun with that cloud in our retreat, by the way. So, you know, because rainbows and clouds go together, so we've got some really fun technique stuff with you to show you how to use and play with clouds. That's all I can say, because it can't spoil the fun. And just like that, it fits right over top. See? So you will get that cloud. And because I use foam sheets, I don't have to try and stick something underneath. I don't have to like fuss with, what do you call it? Dimensionals. That's it. So I'm just going to rise you up again there. I should use my mini embossing cut machine, but that's on the other table and it's too far away for me to go get right now. I swung you again. Oh my. So we're going to stick that on there. Grab our little guy. Stick this here. And I'm just going to hold that in place. I just feel like I'm wasting using my big embossing cut machine when I know I have a mini. I don't know if you all feel that way. But that's how I feel now. Okay. When you have two big bosses, it's like big boss, small boss. Which one do you use? Anyway. So he's kind of stuck because the foam adhesive, I didn't cover it completely. Get that off. There we go. Okay, so let's see the magic. Do you believe in magic? Okay, ready? Ready? Okay, super cute. So we're gonna get that off. There's our die. Pull our die off. Oh, got rainbow. Okay, you can't see it yet, can you? Okay, so gonna save it. Let's go. Let's assemble our card, and that'll be the last part you see. Oh, forgot. We have to heat emboss again. Oh, okay. So we have to heat emboss. Happiest birthday wishes, but we're doing it in white this time. So, let's make some room here. Grab our white. Oh, I need my apparatus again. Okay, there it is. Because I'm a wimp. I'm a wimp. Okay. Probably don't need it, but you know, that's how I am. Make sure I'm... Okay, stick that on there. Where's mine? So I'm taking the happiest of birthdays from Artfully Layered, which is, again, at our retreat. And this weekend, we are going to be busy packing because I have people participating in our retreat that are currently vacationing in the U.S. and living in BC. So I have to ship their kits this week so that way they get them in time for retreat. So I think I'm right about there. Yeah, I know I wanted that eye roughly there. Okay. Pick that up. And again, we're gonna powder this guy up because we don't want anything else sticking on there, right? So just add some powder. I think I forgot to mention you need obviously some powder when you're for our retreat this weekend. Oh, sorry, not this weekend, at the end of the month. So 3 kits left. So please, if you know of anybody that is interested, I would really love to dump those kits. Or if you haven't signed up yet, it's worth it. The designs are amazing. I wish I could show you, but I can't because it'll ruin the surprise for all the other 20 plus attendees. So we will be at 24 again if I can get these last 3 kits sold. Yeah. Okay. So add our powder. Yay. So again, just get that white powder on there. See? So pretty. Oops. I'll hold it right there. And where's my brush? So I have, you can see some white there that I don't want to get embossed on there. I'll probably cut some of that off anyway. And a little bit just right in there. Gonna brush it off. So that's what's really great about having these little tiny paintbrushes handy. Especially, I like the flat ones. Some people like the round ones, whichever. So I don't want to burn my finger. So I'm gonna just grab my tweezers and hold that there. Be right back. Don't worry, I'm still here. Okay, ta-da! So we will be having some embossing fun at our retreat, let me tell you. That's a lot. So I'm going to stick this back in here before I lose my foam sheet. I could probably just stick a whole foam sheet on the back of this one as well. But not necessary. Because I just remembered it's going to go on the edge of our rainbow. So put that away. Put that away for now. Okay. Wheel my chair back in. Okay. So let's assemble. Okay. Move that card piece. I'm gonna stick that on. Add some glue. Some glue here. So this is longer than I know I need. So I just lining it up backwards. So I know where to put my glue. And it's great because I have room to pick it up with my fingers. And I'm just going to line that up at the edge there. Just like so. To make sure it's covered. Okay? And then, of course, as always, we just trim off the excess. Right? Okay. So you're getting a taste really of what you see in my virtual monthly card clubs as well. So, but I wanted to do a birthday series free with all of you here to get a taste and get our mojo going again. And we'll get that on there. So that's going to go there. But first, what I did here was it felt a little blah, so I'm gonna do some blending in here to just give it some background. So I'm gonna take, what am I using here? Coastal Cabana. I'm just taking some Coastal Cabana and I'm gonna just add a little bit of color in there so that the rainbow has something to sit on and just soften up that white a bit. I don't really care if it's going on the paper, to be honest. That don't matter. That's probably pretty good. Okay, so that's enough. So it's ever so subtle, but enough. Okay, so this is gonna go here. So our rainbow's gonna go right about there. Just so I have a rough idea. So here's the fun. So we have the foam sheet and we're just gonna pick up our rainbow here, if I can get it off. Do I have it? Yep. There we go. Look how cute that is. It's like your own sticker, your own thickers. How cute is that? So I'm going to stick my first layer down. Oh, so cute. I love it. And then we're going to peel back the next one. Oh, it's so lovely. And here, like, because you used a foam sheet, it's just flexy. So flexible to bend any way you like. And then we're gonna add the third color, which is our yellow. Oh my god, it's so cute. Or is it just me? I know Barb doesn't like rainbows. She's like, what's the fascination with rainbows? I know, right? It brings sunshine. It's just colorful. I think that's the other reason. It's just colorful and fun. Okay. And that magenta madness in there. And then this goes right there. Ta-da! Okay, so yes, we're going to cut off. And that's okay. So we're just going to position that right about there. So just going to get some dimensionals to match up with that foam pad there. And I know I need one right about there. And one there. And one on the edge. So you could stick it on the back, but I know for a fact that it will line up right about there. And we're just gonna peel these off. Ha ha ha, not a huge fan, but enjoy really. Yes, rainbows are beauties. And there's a lot that you see out here. I'm gonna turn that at an angle. Oh, I forgot to trim. I just realized, forgot to trim this edge off. We don't want that stark, rough edge there. So I'm just gonna turn this around into kind of a curvy bubble to just kind of make it look like my rainbow is still a cloud, or my sentiment is still a cloud. And I don't want to cover up that rainbow too much. So I'm right about there. Oh, I have to go higher because look, I have a dimensional there. Or I could just move it. Let's move it right about there. There we go. And then we're just going to trim off the excess again. Like so. Ta-da! And we are now done. So this just goes on the front of our yellow card. Like that. I did trim it down, I noticed, by like 1/8 of an inch. So let me get my paper trimmer. Didn't realize that, but that's not a biggie. So we're just gonna slide this in here and cut it down by 1/8 of an inch. So we get that color peering through there, the yellow. Otherwise, what's the point of having a card base that is colored? Except for the inside, I guess, would be ideal. And then we'll stick that right there. Okay, sweet. Sweet as can be. Very nice. Thank you, Donna. I'm so glad you like it. I love it. And you can do this with whatever designer series paper you have lying around. You can use a rainbow. You can use flower, you can use an animal, whatever you got. But it does look nice when you do a rainbow. So there you go. And then we'll add some jewels. So here are the iridescent rhinestones. So again, create these similar cards, post it here on my Facebook page, just in the comments below, and you can win a draw for this instead of winning my cards this time around, just for something different and fun. And I'm going to grab a medium one. I'm going to grab a little one that's a little bigger and stick it over there. And there you go. Oh, these things are just wicked. And I thought this iridescent would be perfect because it adds a little bit, it has that kind of gem shimmer in it, which definitely makes it shine. Now, if I wanted to, since Gail mentioned it, I can easily add some Wink Stella to my rainbow and bling up these colored cardstock pieces some more. And then that'll pop up with the gold that is coming out in that beautiful Abstract Beauty DSP. There we go. I'm just spinning it because it's easier for me to get my brush inside there. Okay, so that's it. That is your card class for tonight. Something different than what I normally do on Facebook Lives. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, we'll have another birthday club series in 2 weeks' time. Not next Thursday, but the following Thursday. Next Thursday, we'll do the All Together collection. So we had that one. We had this one, which we made today. And then we had the otter, right? 1, 2, 3. And then we didn't want to waste the other one. Oh yeah, it's drying because I have to dry it. And we had the other otter. So there's our 4 cards right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, if you place $35 or more just use the host code so I can catch you, and I will send you a kit using this stuff. And or if you want the kit, you can just buy the kit for $10. So you saw what comes in the kit. You'll get everything that's actually seen here. And if you're part of our retreat and you picked up these sets, now you can easily have extra cards you can make along with this stamp bundles that we just purchased. So again, there it is. And if you would like to reach me, of course, you can connect with me via email. And my email address is right there, nemibcc@gmail.com. I believe it's also in the comments up above. Okay, and that is the end of our week. I am going to go have a cinnamon bun and get crafting because that is our plan. I got to get ready for our retreat. And I'm just going to flip you here to say goodbye. So I really hope you enjoyed that. And if you missed it, hit the replay here or catch the replay on the YouTube page. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again next Thursday. Thanks. Have a great night and keep on stamping.